Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're sailing across the Erythia Sea to another hero quest. This time, we're going to be getting one of the most ridiculously overpowered things in a video game ever. The Signifer class. This thing is busted. It will be very interesting. Hopefully this episode won't be as long as last episode. I did not intend
here, isn't it?
for that to happen. Those fights took forever.
Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi? Ah. Mananasi person on ground! Stay with me. We'll patch you right up. I have to help everyone. Ugh. Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not?
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu. I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
Good to add more
Alright,
names.
here we go.
Hold on, everyone. I'm on my way.
More colonies added.
So, because we'll get into this into the combat, we'll see it in action directly, since Fiona's abilities, unlike the other heroes,
Is that
aren't just
bonnet digging up ore?
damage
Please,
modifiers
there's no time to spare.
that are kind of hard to track.
Let's hurry.
These are things that we can directly see in combat. Pretty crazy.
Summer. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right. Noah, would you mind?
think we're going to have to do this a bunch of times. There are a lot of husks over here. This Signifer class was really good because its gimmick is that it gives the party buffs, which isn't a thing that a lot of the other classes do. There's a couple, like Noah has an attack up buff. Lon's chain order gives attack up. I think like Ethel's chain order has crit up. That's kind of it. You know, there's not really a lot else. There's like some healing buffs.
I was stronger.
Just stay focused. It's not over yet.
But there are a lot of debuffs. And all of those buffs have like counterparts that are all pretty much exclusive to this Signifer class. Oh boy, are they crazy.
Sean, you kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes. Thank you.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
And these buffs aren't like,
Good thing we found this.
you know, typical buffs. You don't, like Noah's, it's not just an attack buff. It's, I'll read the direct thing. It's any buff. Any of them. Every 3 auto attacks, you get a buff. And then you can give it to all of your allies. Oh boy. Things get a little wild once you get those master arts onto real classes. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't going to change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
I'd better send them off.
Yeah, unfortunately, for Master Arts, that does mean we won't be able to use this class to its full potential until we can get the Ascension quest complete and give both of those arts to Uni as a medic gunner, which will speed up everything
I don't want to lose
really
them.
fast.
Oh, Fiona.
But I don't
worry,
want
just
to.
stick to the plan.
Yeah, we'll do that while I'm explaining things right now.
I'll make this quick.
We can do a brief combat demonstration, maybe. You can see Fiona's buffs in action. You can see it. We already have delayed healing up.
What do we do?
Thanks.
It's nothing. Enemies broken away from me.
I was saying, I don't want to replace one of the healers on the team
Enemies broken
currently
away from me.
for a Signifer,
I feel better than ever.
Cheers for that.
just because there's a lot of things you have to do, like items and skills you have to invest in to get Signifers up to good healing.
Better yet.
I'm not very good at it.
Some more? President? That's pretty good. Senna, love to see it.
Very good for buffs, healing up particularly amazing.
Go, go, feel the power. We can do it. Yeah, feels just like it should. Your league.
So, at least until you can get that Ascension quest done, I'm just going to be having Fiona as our hero. We don't really need any specific hero, so this is just a nice little bonus.
We'll forge our own way. Hidden foe.
Trying to get a good feel for it. This is only half of the battle because we aren't even including some of the other crazy stuff that makes this class ridiculous, like max gem effects, increasing buff duration or power, or the Troubadour class, which is a chapter 6 class, I believe. Troubadour class, its talent art, you get from breaking it to level 20. It pauses all debuffs, which makes Signifer really good.
Nice moves, child. Keep it up, Neo.
Because the cooldown on that talent is super low. You just spam it constantly. Get pretty much every single buff on your party super easily.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to
It's
not
gonna be
being
awesome when I
careless?
get to fight those, but I just wanted to stall out my
More
explanation
enemies. What do we do?
before we got into this cutscene.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone? Fiona!
Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you. We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded... Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Still fighting fit. Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much. In Colony Mu, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys... Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one! We'll make it! Together!
Yeah!
Alright.
I got something for you.
Thanks.
Maximum
Shadow Eye.
butterfly
Up
blade.
and snuffing. Enemy's broken away from me.
Be safe, everyone!
You're a lifesaver.
So in this fight, I think yeah, we just have a bunch of support units. This should go pretty quickly.
Nothing going.
Butterfly blade. Unbreakable heart.
Go.
Eat it. Max effort.
Come here. I got something for you.
I feel better than ever.
Ooh, wow.
Stormy's gone. Enemy's broken away from me.
Feel the power.
Now we're the swing of things.
Monster.
Oh, what? Nicely, Uni. Butterfly blade. Eyes over here. Crazy strong now.
Yeah, we put up an armor veil that's a damage barrier.
Appreciate it.
Basically, she's bonus health.
Healing is also crucial. Before we grind you into dust.
The strength.
The
It's
heat is
amazing.
on. This should help the odds a little. You're a lifesaver.
Eat it.
Crash out.
Edge thrust. You guys ready for this?
Anytime you want. No, things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Giant swing.
Ether.
Maximum power. Maximum pain.
Send the mother's packing.
Big unbreakable
Let's
heart.
turn it up
Hidden Thorn!
Glory! Power!
Dark Banner!
Sparks! Too strong!
Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma, all of you. You pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did. We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance, everybody. Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa, all right, steady on. We're not deaf.
You were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. And I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mu.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul. And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this. I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mu. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Good to add more names.
Okay. What is this circlet of wisdom? Oh, okay. Just healing by 25. Actually, I think that is a buff for uni.
Whoa, check this place out.
Good to add more names.
I'll fiddle with items later. Actually, being said, we are level 50. Higher than that. Actually, we've unlocked the third
I see some
accessory slot.
relations have changed.
Which is pretty cool. I equipped everything that I thought might be useful. Still gotta find a break brooch for Senna. I don't know where they are. Eat it. It's very important.
Wah! Such flower power! Manana flubbered!
Everyone! We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this.
It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed.
Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma?
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here, and Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi. Tackle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Good to add more names.
Well, that's a wee bit ominous.
I see some relations have changed.
And let's head over to this town meeting. Figure out where this flame clock is. I know we have to... Would think we just go into a discussion thing? Go around, ask some questions? From what I remember. It's been a while. And all this time where I wasn't doing this Let's Play, I really probably could have just like played through the game again, jog my memory.
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Gavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
You said the consul was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful. This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander. Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
I know it was a twisted kind of punishment, but now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre. You said the colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the consul to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us?
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the consul. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the consul? Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Can we take a look into your past battle records?
Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
So, this whole clock-breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax, not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right, all right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you tell him, Lance.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
Good to add more names.
Okay. Here we go. And we got 2 places to investigate.
That smarts.
This
I
is
see
battle
some
records.
relations have changed.
Right. Fifi said to expect you. Bear with me for a moment. Transfer you the data. Let me know if there's anything interesting. Okay, that's everything. And we head over there.
I see some relations have changed. Good to add more names.
Nico. Welcome to Nico's warehouse, and I'm Nico. This is my warehouse. Well, not my exactly, but it's like a warehouse, all right. So look all around, all you like. Won't be a minute. I think it really stands out. It's all I expect from a colony with rank their phone box says they are. Huh. No, I think it might be the console that does the inventory management. Nico only watches the warehouse. Why would a console do that themselves? Weird.
It's all making sense.
I see some relations have changed. We could do with some food. Could you all come round for a second?
Okay, let's not mince words. Colony Mu is weird. And this is why you can't make friends. Look at their combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Mu. That in and of itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation survey thing you thought about earlier, right? Back to the drawing board then. Well, perhaps. What really caught my eye was that wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large swings to the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony's supply chain over the long term. What's that prove? Except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves. Gotta say, that's not really the impression I got from this place at first glance. I've heard them chatting, they don't really seem to talk a whole lot of training or strategy. Think about it, a personal turnover. You saw the flower garden, notice how young they all are? Added the consul's extended periods of absence, ignoring, for the sake of the argument, the insecure environment, the colony's military results couldn't really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say their colony ranks stayed the same? Right, and the Flamecock issue is odd as well. Couldn't stop wondering what the point of the deception was. Said we thought it could be to fool enemies, but soldiers aren't giving it any information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't even seem offended by it. Didn't seem bothered by it. But I think in the real world it wouldn't do them any real favors. Right. Of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the others that it affects. What was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time? Hold. Back the snuff up. You're not saying the people the consul wanted to deceive was the residents of Colony Mu all along? There's one thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment. Still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back when. Right. They're so occupied with the reality put in front of them, they don't think beyond the horizon. Colony Mu's case, they don't seem much interested in anything apart from that piano that Fiona carries. True that. As soon as it's about Fiona, they all get super passionate. You think they're being used? No, it's not a question of being used or otherwise. I'd imagine they also only seeing what they want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenience. If the Consul had to go through such lengths to devise this, there would only be one reason. Consul's betraying Colony Mew. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. We gotta tell Fifi straight away.
Right then, should we get moving?
Well, that's not very good.
Oh no, what's going on?
It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Towel? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Towel!
Don't worry, he'll be all right. But now... Mew's Consul. It was you, wasn't it?
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams. You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did. But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Oh, well, ain't that nice? Learn this! Oh, what are you...
Don't hurt my friend! Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona! Oh.
Fiona! Lance!
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up. You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry?
Please, stop!
All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
You said we'd be together forever.
Crying about it won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead, and I'm the one who killed them.
go.
Enemies broken away from me.
Well, this fight's gonna be pretty easy. We're really high level for this quest.
Just watch. I'll end it here.
More where that came from.
I don't believe Irma here has any specific abilities for me to worry about. Should just be a pretty standard Mobius fight.
Eyes over here. You didn't disappoint. We're strong. No escape. Give it up. Keep it out. Just watch. Eyes over here. Wow, thanks. If you're hurt, let me out.
Eat this.
Quit being an idiot and stay back.
I'll show you.
Just watch.
I can help. You guys ready for this?
Anytime you want.
Eat this.
Yes. You like that? Come on now.
More where that came from.
Nothing, Joey.
I'll end it here. Come on now.
Give it up. A fusion of our strength.
Just
You
watch.
won't get away.
Keep it out.
Okay. Wolves are defeated. Can move on to the main fight.
We're strong.
How about this? Let me give you a taste.
I'll end it here. Come on now. Just watch.
A fusion of our strength. Enemies broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you.
I feel better than ever.
Enemies broken away from me.
There. Eyes over here.
Come here.
Thank
I got
you.
something for you.
No. Sorry.
Eat this. Nothing, Joey.
Jeez. How many niggas not using fusion arts?
I'll show you.
You like that? How about this? Billy felt it.
More where that came from.
I'll end it here.
I'll show you. Here and now.
Just watch. How about this?
Eat this.
How about this?
We're strong. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I couldn't keep them in check.
Give it up. I'll show you. I'll show you.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Eat this.
Keep it out. Come on now.
More where that came from.
Give it up.
Okay, time to need a level 2 now.
How about this?
That's good. Something.
Keep it out. Like that. It hurts.
A fusion of our strength. Let me give you a taste.
Just watch.
I need you, Mio.
Here we go, Lance.
How about this?
Yes, like that. Keep it out. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
You won't get away.
Fiona.
Going in.
Even more fun. You fight me strong. Back off.
Eat this. How about going in? It's getting risky.
It hurts. Chew on this.
Let me give you a taste. You won't get away.
I'll end it here. Just watch.
Give it up.
You won't get away.
Nice.
Whoa! Get a load of the sky.
You really shouldn't cry for me. Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you. Fiona. You'll always be my Irma.
I see some relations have changed. Huh.
So this is where the flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
Look, I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? If things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble or swear or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this Turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the Turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go!
I'll do my very best.
Oh no.